There's just never a great way to do it. Sometimes you just have to rip the Band-Aid and do the hard thing.
Also new tonight, a long-awaited reveal from the team planning for Pittsburgh Public Schools to close or consolidate more than a dozen schools. This evening, board members, they saw the latest version of this plan.
And Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Kaylee Gunderson has been on top of this process as it unfolds now for months. She joins us live. And Kaylee, what does that plan include tonight?
Well, Mike, Kristen, that initial plan, which parents got to weigh in on in August and September, proposed closing 16 schools. Then the consultants opted to take a little bit more time over the past few weeks to reach their final recommendations. Now they're proposing closing just 14 schools and actually opening 3 new ones.
There's a lot of information that we were promised that we were going to get tonight that we were told that the district now has to develop on their own.
Parent Valerie Webb-Allman left with lingering questions about the restructuring recommendations that consultants from Education Resource Strategies, or ERS, presented to the district leadership tonight.
Of course, we've absolutely listened closely to the perspectives of others, district leadership and staff, parents, students, community members, you name it. And we've gotten some really good ideas from them, as you'll see. But the corpus of what we're sharing tonight is ours and ours alone.
The consultants suggest taking the number of school facilities from 54 to 42, closing 14 schools which fill 10 buildings, and reconfiguring 12 schools. For example, transitioning 5 full magnet schools and 2 partial magnet schools to neighborhood schools. Kappa would remain intact and Montessori would be expanded.
Moving it to the Linden building would allow this school to grow and add seats.
And some notable differences from the initial plan. 3 new schools would open, one on the east side of I-279 where 2 other schools would be closed, and Carrick High School would remain open. The district initially seeking out this facilities utilization plan due to decades of declining enrollment. Board President Gene Walker says the goal is to make schools more equitable.
I think we're moving in the right direction and getting much closer to something that we can put into place and that will benefit our kids.
Webb-Allman says parents should have had more direct involvement.
If he was really interested, if it was really important, he'd find a way to get parents engaged in this process rather than just giving us 3 minutes a month to speak on it, because that really isn't parent engagement.
And I'm told a group of parents have created their own version of this plan, which they plan to release publicly later this month. For a full breakdown of the consultants' proposed recommendations, just click on this story on our WTAE app. Reporting live tonight in Oakland, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Kaylee.